Morning viewer, welcome to our Glory Globe TV. Breaking news. Article 370 cannot be said to have assumed the state of permanence in the constitutional fabric. The Supreme Court observed on Thursday as it disagreed with an agreement raised by petitioners who have challenged the 2019 abrogation of the provision that granted the region special status and the restructuring of Jammu and Kashmir into two union territories. According to a bench led by Chief Justice of India, Dhananjay Y. Chandrachud, the issuance of constitutional orders between 1957 and 2019 go on to show the Article 370 was in force, and so was the specific clause under the constitutional provision that empowered the President to make Article 370 cease to exist on the fulfillment of certain conditions. The bench, which was comprised Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul, Sanjeev Khanna, Bhushan R. Gavel and Suryakanto, remarked that the provision on abrogating Article 370 cannot be singularly held to be non-existent after the Constituent Assembly of J&K dissolved in January 1957, when other party and other parts also of Article 370 remained operational for the subsequent 62 years. It will not be correct to postulate that Article 370 achieved its life and what it is a temporary provision assume the state of performance in the Indian constitutional fabric, because then there was no question of any constitutional orders progressively being issued since 1957 onwards. If Article 370 has worked itself out and achieved its purpose once the Constituent Assembly completed its task, then what was the occasion to issue the constitutional orders? The bench asked senior counsel Dushman Dabe, who was appearing for one of the petitioners, Rifat Ara Bhatt. Dabe, in the course of his argument, sought to buttress the point that after the Constituent Assembly of J&K decided to continue with Article 370 instead of ending the special status of the erstwhile state, the provision cannot be abrogated by any subsequent act of Parliament or President. Proviso to Article 370/3 cannot be invoked now to nullify the provision, since the article achieved its purpose and lived its life. Behind the report, Glory Globe TV.